Okay, so we're at day 8, email 3 of 3. So this is the final email. This is where it's do or die. It's you're either in or out. So subject lines are last call, final call, do not disturb. So it goes, I'm off to grab some sleep. Before I put my phone into do not disturb and power down my Mac for the night, I want to send one last friendly reminder about tonight's deadline. If you've been hitting the snooze button for a few days and haven't picked up your copy of the Roadmap to Mental Dominance yet, now is your last chance to get over $2,316 in bonuses. I'll summarize the details in just a bit. So this is where I've mentioned this before, but using oddball numbers, as long as they're legit, you're not just making up oddball numbers for the sake of it. This adds believability. So, all right, believability. All right. Because this offer expires in 3 hours at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. Expiring link here. The biggest obstacle between how you play now in a real match with real pressure and how you play when you're swinging loose and relaxed is your mental game. So we're restating our main argument here. You can spend hours fixing your backhand, tuning up your serve, working on your volleys, but if you're a mess inside your head when you're under pressure in a real match, you're not going to play your best. What's waiting for you in my training area is everything I used to keep the mental demons in their cage so I could win 17 Grand Slams. So we're sliding in. You've seen this lots of times before, but you should be able to recognize, oh yeah, Jack's sliding in some proof, some credibility. Still at the very last moment, they should know this by now, but still we want to really emphasize it and really underscore that this stuff works. And now I want to share with you, and now I want to share it with you, but time's running out. Click here to join me inside the Roadmap to Mental Dominance. Now I believe when this went live, we also, restated the bonuses and everything that you're getting, because up here we said, I'll summarize the details in just a bit. That was this bit here. So I think when this went out, she went through and actually summarized those details. Now let's talk about, in the PS, we're throwing everything we can into this because this is our last opportunity. It's not a super long email, but we still want to, this is where we summarize the bonuses down here. So here we go. So it's in the PS that we summarize these. Excuse me one sec. All right, so let's go through the PS. Without going through it word by word, we are reusing the hidden benefit. So we're calling it a side benefit. We could call it a hidden benefit, but the technical term in copywriting speak is hidden benefit. So something that is not the main reason why someone's buying, but oh, by the way, it's also going to help you do X and Y and Z. The biggest side benefit of learning how to keep cool and relax during high stress moments on the tennis court is that you'll start to see your off the court life improve as well. All right, so talking about the side benefit. So you can read this on your own. So we give another call to action, PS number 2. And if you're on the fence, I get it. So now we're coaching them through the, look, you've got a 30-day escape clause. So we're calling it a 30-day escape clause. I really like that terminology. You have an entire month to try out my tips and strategies. If it's not all said it would be, my team will give you a prompt and courteous refund. But one thing is absolutely certain. If you don't try, you'll never know. They cannot argue with this. Okay, that is absolutely true. No one can say otherwise. So if you're ready to give it a go, click here to start your 30-day test drive of the Roadmap to Mental Dominance. So every time that we're answering objections or giving them a hidden benefit or another reason why, I don't know if I mentioned handling objection, but every opportunity that we have, we're throwing in yet another link. Those bonuses, I was just about to hit send when I realized I hadn't summarized the bonuses like I promised. You see how conversational this bit is? I'm going to write that, conversational. So all of these emails should sound conversationals, but this, oh yeah, by the way, I almost forgot. Here we go. And so we're summarizing the bonuses again. And then of course at the end, we've got the link. So that's the final email. I've done final emails where it's really just this first part. Hey, I'm off to grab some sleep. I'm heading in for the night. By the time you read this, I'm going to be already asleep. I'm exhausted, but I just wanted to send one last reminder, or I told my team to send one last reminder, just because I don't want you to miss this and be upset when you wake up the next day and you find out that you can no longer get in. And by the way, you're not deciding today. Remember, all you're doing is you're checking it out. You're seeing if it could be for you. There's no way that you can know unless you try. But if you wait, the deadline is going to prevent you from giving it a go. So take action now. Start your 30-day test drive. It's got a X and Y and Z. These future benefits. You have to agree that it's going. That it's going to. So, for example, in a business course, it's going to save you money, save you time, be able to increase your sales, those sorts of things. And if it doesn't, if it doesn't, or if it's not, if you're not happy for any reason whatsoever, that's why you have the 30-day test drive, so that you checked it out, you saw that it wasn't for you, and you made your decision. But you don't have to make a decision today. You just need to make sure that you get in before the doors close. And so that's really one of the huge benefits of doing a launch, is that you have this deadline where it's either you're in or you're out. And so all these people who have been waiting and kind of hemming and hawing, and I don't know, I want to, but I'm not sure. This is your opportunity to coach them across the finish line and start their 30-day trial, and then you've got to wow them with what it is that you're delivering. But that's how you do the last 3 emails of the launch.